Hey everybody, Shane here. In today's video, we're going to summit a mountain, test out some new gear, and have a great time. I'm excited to share with you guys and hope y'all enjoy. If you're just interested in the gear review, go ahead and skip to the end of the video and I'll talk about it there. Very pretty. Wish Chelsea was here. You know what's funny though? Very, very pretty. But I should probably tell you a little bit more about the hike that we're on. Just over 8 miles total there and back. And we're just going to go up, set our packs down in probably a mile or so. And then we're going to summit the mountain. It's just over 10,000 feet. Over the whole course, we'll do about 2,000 foot elevation gain. And then we're going to camp. After we summit, we'll come back down. Camp. And then the next morning, we'll head back down. So should be pretty fun. So pretty. Look at these flowers. It's a big old patch. Yeah, the weather is incredible right now.
Yeah, nice breeze.
72 degrees.
Yep.
Windy. Breezy. Not super windy. It's breezy. Oh, no. If that's what we're going up to, that's a little further than I thought.
Freaking tall, dude.
Oh my gosh. A ways to go yet. That big cloud right there, I think it's pretty dark and rainy looking. Oh, but you're right. It's the wind's blowing the right way.
Yeah.
Mountain weather's pretty unpredictable. You know, something that not everybody sees in these videos, these really pretty little patches of flowers. One other thing about this hike, there are patches of snow, and we're kind of relying on those because we didn't really bring much water.
My fault.
We knew that there wasn't going to be any creeks or anything like that up here. There's lakes, but they're 3,000 feet below us.
Be back.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we go up, like where these giant snow piles are.
Yeah.
We hop on that ridge line.
Looks a little steep for camping, but if we're going right by that snow, then that's good because we're going to have to take a little break. We might not actually summit tonight because we probably need to actually get some more water. And if we go summit tonight, going to be pretty tired and get back when it's completely dark. Yeah, we'll see. Play it by ear. See how we feel when we get there.
Is that a landslide over there?
Gosh dang, I think it is. Very beautiful. Just random things like this that I love. This little like new growth on the end. Little bright pieces of green. Just smells so good.
Count the rings on that
It's
one.
very fresh. Yeah, like I was saying, one thing I love about these areas is the trees look so cool. They look very scraggly. Looks kind of like everything's fighting to survive up here. Some pretty little flowers. These probably aren't going to show up very well on the camera, but they're incredible. They're like 3 different colors. The wind's at our back.
I'm looking at the clouds though.
They're going this way.
Yeah. Hey, mate.
Hey, bear. Right, going off the beaten path. Got to see if there's any running water down there. If not, we're going to have to settle for some dirty snow at some point. Not super excited about that idea. I hope you're right, Nate. I don't know. What do you think? Wow, good call, Nate. I do have a titanium grail, and I just have the little 16-ounce one. When you do these hikes, you genuinely don't want to carry a bunch of water. It's so much extra weight, and I always like to hike where there's water. This is my first one that I've done where we're not hiking to a lake or right next to a creek the whole way. It's nice to just filter your water as you go up rather than carry it up. It's just not worth the wait.
It is so fetching cold.
It's good. It's going to taste real good. Yeah, that'll have to do. I mean, you guys can see this online, but it's got a filtration system right here. It's a carbon filter. And you just push down real hard. Now you have fresh, clean water. It feels very good to have some fresh water now. I am really happy these clouds are passing us because I can hear thunder right now. And I've been in some high mountain storms before, and they can be no joke. It'll drop 10, 15, 20 degrees. One time we were out there, it's warm, sunny. Storm broke over the top. Storm's rolling in. We're on top of a mountain. And the next thing we knew, we were getting hailed on. That's hail. The lightning. The thunder's so loud. It's cool, but it's a little freaky. So I'm glad these clouds seem to be rolling past us. Then there's some mad clouds. You can hear the thunder rumbling. Oh my gosh. That was quite the ascent just then. My quads are a little jelly. Oh yeah, look at all the rain coming down. Can't tell. Those little streaks coming down from the cloud. I'm sure glad that's not on us. Mm-hmm. Shooting star flower, huh? Very beautiful. Hiking just makes me so happy. You know, I heard recently there's different kinds of fun. Type 1 fun and type 2 fun. Type 1 fun is like you ride a roller coaster ride. In my understanding of it, it's something that's pretty quick, easy. And then there's type 2 fun. Type 2 fun is climbing a mountain. Type 2 fun is getting rained on. Type 2 fun is when your legs burn. And at the end, you go, wow, that was really fun. So I mentioned that mountain weather changes very quickly. I feel like the winds change direction a little bit, and I don't know if you can tell. These clouds seem to be blowing over to us. We're definitely not going to summit tonight. I don't feel confident doing that. We're going to try to find a good patch of trees to be next to, get some good firewood, set up a nice camp, and we're just going to probably call it a day, and we'll summit tomorrow.
Here's a softball mushroom.
Oh, you first.
No, thank you.
Gotta cook them. Oh, that's cool.
They get as big as volleyballs. Oh, dude.
Let's move. I can hear the wind blowing in the treetops.
It's blowing bad up there.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. Straight up. It's pretty rough. Yeah, that burns. Oh. Well, that's really pretty. Got Indian paints everywhere. There's really pretty purple flowers. It's dumping rain over there. Now that we made it to the top and I caught my breath a little bit, you can see the view behind us. Might set up camp right here. There's a lot of dead wood around that we can use for a fire. But you can see the clouds behind us. We made it to the top. It doesn't look as scary right now. So maybe a false alarm for leading us to run up the mountain, but you never can be too careful with these mountains. Very pretty up here though. Well, the sun's come out. Picked a really good spot to camp at. Even though it doesn't look like it's going to rain on us, I'm so happy that we're stopping for camp. It's 7:40 p.m. right now. Sun's going to set probably around like 9. It'll set really soon for us because of the mountain ridge, but it'll be light out for a while longer. But this will give us tons of time to just get out, grab some firewood, set up a nice fire, cook food, hang out, be nice and relaxing. But yeah, really pretty out here. Happy to be here. Show you the tent. This isn't like a full-on gear review of all my stuff, but this is the Nemo Aurora 3-person tent. I know that's kind of a big tent for backpacking. I'm looking to get a different tent soon, but the tent I want is very expensive. It's a huge tent, 6.5 pounds, very spacious. He's 6'4", I'm 6 foot, and we got plenty of room. We've actually camped in this before, had our pads all the way to the side, had a room in between our pads to cook food when it was raining on us. It's a really nice tent for two bigger dudes. So my whole entire setup this time was probably right around 30 pounds. Like I said, generally I don't like carrying water. I've taken the brain off the top of my pack. I take the bags off things. I don't have the bag for the tent. I don't have a bag for, you can see my pillow right there, just to shed a little bit more weight. Probably only saves like a pound in the end. But when you are climbing these mountains, 5 pounds makes a big difference. 10 pounds makes a huge difference. The last time I went camping, it was the lightest my pack had ever been, 23 pounds. I want a bunch of ultralight stuff now. I spent a lot of money on this probably 2-3 years ago and love the gear. It's been awesome. Been on some really cool hikes. I really trust this gear. I've camped on feet of snow, way up in the mountains, towards the end of winter, and been very warm with my gear. But I've got Nemo Disco 15 men's extra long bag, and I've got the Big Agnes Rapide SL pad. It's ultra comfy. Super nice though. Gonna get after it. I'm gonna fire first. Very first time I ever used this tent, burned 3 holes in it because it's too close. What if we do right here? This spot seems as good as any, and it's quite a bit further away from the tent. Yeah, let's do it. All right, got a little fire going here. Got the BRS stove right here. Tiny, tiny little stove. It's actually my first time using it, so. It does not like wind. I'll give that a try. That's what I got. I have my Grail water filter. It's the titanium GeoPress one or whatever. It's nice because I didn't bring my titanium Tokes pot. I just brought this, and that's obviously how I boiled my water for my backpacking meal. I also got these Tokes titanium spoons, and they are incredible because if you've never eaten out of one of these bags, you wouldn't know that it's really annoying if the spoon doesn't reach the bottom. You have to dig your hands in there and get them all messy. So this will be the first mountain I've ever summited. So pretty good one to start on. It's pretty, I would say, an easy one to start on. I don't know how many more I'll do because some of the other ones are sketchy. Sun's starting to set, make everything orange. It's very beautiful. You can barely see it. That's the top of Mount Jefferson. Got a ways to go. So many flowers. Holy frick! Right at you. Yo!
Boulders of copper that get stuck in glaciers and then they fell off and they're underground.
Like a foot across
And
of
it's
just pure copper.
Copper.
That's cool. Got my hot chocolate. It's honestly perfect weather because it was a little windy earlier and now it's not windy at all. And there's almost not a cloud in the sky. Can the video catch anything in the sky? Oh, it can kind of catch some stars. It's pitiful though. To show you guys some pictures later. Good morning. It really didn't get that cold last night. That Nemo Disco 15 bag. It was honestly kind of hot last night. I bet it only got to like maybe 45 degrees. And that thing is rated for a lot colder. Obviously a beautiful morning, holy cow. Last night, got to see some incredible shooting stars. One of them, we saw the tail of the shooting star, kind of like burned and saw the whole trail of the star, and then the whole tail just slowly faded out. It was really cool. We'll get ready and we're going to start heading up the mountain. Filming's going to be a little limited. We'll try to get a little bit on the way up and save as much as we can for the summit. All right, we're all ready to go. Now we're off to the top of the mountain. Wish us luck. Well, we haven't been hiking for that long, and we've already gained some serious elevation. It gets steep fast. Even without the packs, it's tiring. The air's thinner, obviously. Makes it harder. See, we're definitely getting higher. In fact, I think you can see the tent. Yeah, there you go. Not very much progress, but progress nonetheless. Let's go off the trail real quick. Woo! Very beautiful. I'm feeling that type 2 fun right now. A little bit of type 1 still. We want to go ahead and make it up pretty quick before it gets too hot out because it already feels pretty warm. Look at this cool old tree. Wonder how old it is. Way up here, got really good views from every side. When we were back there a little ways, I thought that was what we were climbing, but then we came over the ridge and it's up there. The trees are still pretty small. We've got a ways to go yet, but feeling really good actually. I think we're gonna make it up in pretty good time. Just gotta remember to walk slow when you're going uphill. Otherwise you'll just burn yourself out. A couple other people up here hiking. You guys saw that section just a second ago. I was huffing and puffing, breathing hard now. So incredible though. So many good views. But my goodness, really is so beautiful. Well, we're only climbing the first peak right now. Then we come over this ridge, we have to go back down, cross a saddle, then we'll get to climb to the top of the mountain. And for this first one, you're definitely above the tree line now. There are no trees left. It's just crazy to me that way up here in the mountains, you just find flowers absolutely everywhere. And it's pretty steep right here, so it's slow going. Not really a point hiking too hard right now. Just kind of enjoy ourselves. Like I said earlier, go slow up the hill. Walk real slow up this mountain. I wish I could have had an authentic reaction to that. Come around the corner and there's this sticking up. That's so cool. And look at that, a lake way down there.
Yep, there's the
Gosh dang. I want to take Chelsea back here. Holy cow. How cool would it be to see that thing fall? Way up here and there's just crystals absolutely everywhere.
so shiny.
Pretty cool.
Feels weird. I've never been so high compared to the Tetons.
Right?
Like
Yeah.
3-minute break and I'm good.
Yeah, Nate was just saying that when you're climbing at altitude, you can feel so tired, so gassed, so out of breath, muscles are burning. You stop for 3 minutes, you feel like you're not even climbing a mountain. And then you hike for 30 seconds and you remember. Part of the fun though. And if you live at like sea level and you try to do this, yeah, don't. Nate says don't. You'll get really lightheaded, probably get altitude sickness. Be bad for you. You got to acclimate a little bit. This is the best. Holy cow. You did it, Nate. We did it. Holy cow.
Henry's Lake.
Look at those views though. Storm, but it was
Because what we're the
It was
tallest
windier than
thing
this?
for like slip sport.
oh yeah, that's way cool. Made it to the top. I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much end the video there. Epic hike overall. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I'm putting out new adventures every couple of weeks and I'd love to have you along for the next one. Thanks for watching. Now on to the gear review. We have the Vaucluse ventilation system here. I do have an Osprey pack. It does have a ventilation system on it. Honestly, I don't think it works all that well. 72 degrees out. I do have some zip ties. We're going to see what we can get rigged up here so that we can get it all attached nicely. There it is all attached up. Excited to give it a try. All right, first impressions of the Vaucluse. I feel like it's already digging in a little bit and we've started probably 30 seconds ago. For anybody that's been backpacking, if something's uncomfortable at the beginning, probably going to get more uncomfortable, but we're going to see. Probably can't see it right here, but look at that. Some daylight coming through. I don't know. We'll see how it is. They sell like a mesh sleeve that goes over it too, but I didn't want to buy that yet. See how it goes. All right, status update. Ventilation system. It's definitely working. I've only been hiking for what, 20 minutes? Which I definitely could not say that if I wasn't wearing it. So that's a really good sign. How's your back, Nate?
Sweaty.
It's working. Like it so far? But like genuinely, my back feels completely dry. I get so hot when I do these hikes. No Vaucluse? Okay, your turn.
Okay.
How are we looking?
I can see exactly where the honeycombs are.
Oh,
Right.
seriously? Like,
Yeah.
like it made little honeycomb sweat lines?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And it has not gotten less comfortable. Thoughts on I already forgot the name of what it's called. The Vaucluse, the ventilation system. It's pretty awesome. It didn't get any more uncomfortable. I kind of forgot it was there a lot of the time, but I could literally feel like cold air on my back the whole time. Usually it's not the case, and it's kind of one of the pain points for backpacking for me. Every time I stop, I got to take my pack off just to let my back cool off a little bit and dry off a little bit. Using that was really nice. Honestly, comfortable. I'll do a little bit more of a breakdown, but of course you can watch other videos on it to show kind of like what it's made of. It's pretty hard plastic, and you can kind of feel some of those pressure points when I got started on the hike, but I really like it. All right, so thoughts on the Vaucluse ventilation system. I'll start with the pros. I really enjoyed it. It absolutely works. My back usually gets very sweaty when I'm out backpacking. I talked about it shortly in the video, but the backpack that I used, it has a ventilation system. I don't think it works really well. When I get 20 minutes into a hike, I take my backpack off and my back is absolutely soaked. Using that, I mean, the video evidence speaks for itself. You can see Nate's back and then you can see my back. I promise you that if I was not wearing it, my back would have been worse than Nate's. I sweat a lot. The product works extremely well. Outside, it was 72 degrees. I could feel the air blowing across my back, but my back felt cold. At no point did my back get any sweatier than it was in that one video. Realistically, simple to install, works really well, exactly as advertised. I would absolutely recommend it to people. On to the cons. I mentioned that it felt a little uncomfortable to start with. I just felt some pressure points. It's hard, rigid plastic, and so I was kind of worried about that when I initially felt it, and there's not really any give to it. When I installed it, you can see right here on this point here at the bottom, I wonder if I installed it too high. I've watched a lot of videos of people installing it, the actual company themselves. I don't think I installed it too high per how they do it, but the reason why I say I may have installed it a little too high is because you can see where the waistband is. I wonder if I should have dropped it a little bit lower, because right here on the Vaucluse ventilation system is kind of like a pivot point. And it feels like those points right there at the bottom are just digging into your back. It wasn't super uncomfortable while wearing it, but the next morning when I put my pack back on, when we hiked back down the mountain, I could feel it. And then even a day or two afterwards, those points on my back were a little sore. To me, it was not a deal breaker. Like I said, the product worked so well. I would absolutely use it again and will continue to use it. Maybe if I'm hiking when it's really, really cold, even still, I might use it. Sweat can absolutely be dangerous when it's really cold outside. It doesn't matter how cold it is. Okay, I've got kind of a ghetto setup here. I have a mount that is stuck to the back of the hotel TV right now. I travel a lot for work, and so I got to make do with what I have and film when I can. So back to the review, where were we? So for me, it's something I'm going to use from now on. I'm going to see if I can drop it down a little bit. If I can remember to film that and give you guys an update, I will. If it's more comfortable if I drop it down a little bit. The pros to me very much outweigh the cons. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't really get a sweaty back, you're not really going to see a lot of benefit out of it. Pack's going to be more comfy without it. But if you get sweaty, stinking thing. But if you get sweaty at all, put up with a little bit of discomfort, you're going to love it. Yeah, hope you guys liked the video and enjoyed the gear review. And if you get the Vaucluse, let me know what you think about it.